You're live. It's Kdda1. I'm here with IShotEm.
Good boy, I shot him. Y'all tap in, you know what I'm saying?
Alright. We back with another live. I told you we was gonna try to get IShotEm on the live. Now,
Definitely.
sadly, Naj, he went outside. He went to the gym. He did his shit. Great work. I ain't even gonna lie. We've been putting in work for the past few days.
Finally get on the, you know what I'm saying, live stream. Y'all fucking with Kdda1. Y'all know me, man. Tap in with the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can see that.
You gonna have to.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know my camera can't.
But y'all know me, man. Y'all
My camera can't do shit.
Y'all
If
good. Link in description. Some shit.
He is Ace 2.0 as his second handle. You probably seen him on Band Lab. You probably seen him in the boxing thing. He's always been here. He is our second business partner. We also got news for the boxing gym we talked about.
Yes, sir.
So
more coming, y'all. Y'all stay tuned.
You seen what Ma text?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, we got that news. I can't wait. We
got
a lot
right? Going on behind the scenes, y'all. We making moves.
If y'all want to know about that shit, main thing is check out our TikTok, the Liberty Boxing Club. I know that like every time I go live, I sit here and I talk about this shit. I have to. It's because we're trying to do something good for our community.
Y'all tap in, bro. We trying to post as much as we can on the media, on the YouTube, on the music, on everything. So y'all just show love, and yeah, y'all like the box, bro. Y'all gonna see. Couple years we'll be on.
If y'all like the box,
everybody
if y'all like to
nowadays.
sit here, learn how to protect yourself, you want to learn how to do all that shit, I feel like, again, stay tuned. This is stuff that we're trying to work on. This is stuff that we're trying to get into, so y'all can be able to do this shit at home.
Definitely.
So you're telling me? Oh damn. So you're telling me? Shit, is there a video you want to click? We play about like all of them.
See what we got in there.
Shit, I'm gonna put it to our face while you cooking up. Now, here's this bit. So, see that bit. Now I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, did my little bit of snitching. Reason we did all that anime shit for the last stream is because gotta get out of our system. Cause
So the next voicemail we've got is from a viewer who claims that
the weed side effects nobody warned you. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know if you've been locked into my videos.
I've been seeing a couple videos like this. Shout out to Gobcast Clips. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do a quick little reaction to this. And probably break down some myths, you know, or stuff that we go to as well. Y'all see we indulge, you know.
Yes. I always say, if you do something, at least know what you're doing. Even with these lavender cigarettes, you can always fold yourself, my guy.
We're not professionals.
We are not professionals.
We can't say we know everything. We can just relate.
So the next voicemail we've got is from a viewer who claims that they've suddenly been unable to smoke seemingly out of nowhere. All of a sudden they have panic attacks every time they get high and their heart starts going crazy. And the reason I pulled this voicemail in particular is because this is a very common thing I see in our voicemails, in the comment section. People who have smoked for years that suddenly start freaking out and just can't smoke anymore, which I'm very interested in it. In my personal experience, I've never had this experience. I've had highs where I freaked out and bad one-off experiences, but I've never had a consistent period where I was unable to smoke because I would panic every time. And from what I know about this kind of thing, I'm not a doctor at the end of the day. This is all based on from what I've seen firsthand from friends. All my friends who started having panic attacks once they, after they started getting stoned, weren't ever really able to go back to getting high like they used to. And that's a reality that I think a lot of people have a hard time accepting. If you guys watch the Blazing Asian episode of the Gobcast, that guy had a very similar experience to the voicemail we're about to listen to. And you might remember that even in that episode, he mentions that he plans to go back to smoking weed eventually once things chill out. But the unfortunate reality of a lot of these situations is that things don't ever really chill out. I can't really tell you why. I'm not a doctor once again. And also the unfortunate reality.
Like I said, I don't know if y'all seen my videos, but I have made a recent video on something similar to this. I believe it's weird how people are consuming this shit. Like, one thing I was talking to my boys about was the legalization. You don't know what type of people are going to be sitting here actually smoking. You don't know if someone's going to get sick, fucked up, or mentally.
Someone's going to put something else in their blunt.
You don't know what's going to happen.
You don't know how people roll up.
Sometimes you can't smoke with everybody. Sometimes it's not even the fact that you lace it. It's just weed in general.
You don't know how it's going to affect the human body. Everybody's different. Like that.
There's not a lot of research behind COPD or what even. I don't even know what the like all the conditions relating to are. You know, all the like hyper whatever the fuck it is.
A lot of other topics, but it seemed like the greenery gets pushed to the side a little bit.
All right, so like I know a little bit about that. Like they talked about it. So because of the legalization problems, we couldn't get deep into it because we don't have it legalized. We do have places like Harvard, Stockford, and all that shit that actually do research on the greenery. But the problem is you can only take it face value because a controlled, let's say something controlled, like they have someone smoking once a week or seeing the effects of it versus someone who does it moderately a lot daily 24/7. That the effects are different. The effects
I feel like it should be more categorized as like a medicine instead of a drug.
I feel like that would probably help. Like kind of the way that alcohol, caffeine, and shit like that is like categorized. I would kind of fuck with that
syndrome, but because of that, no one really knows what causes this, and no one really knows how to beat it. You know, so my general advice is more than likely going to be you should probably just accept that you can't smoke the way you used to, as shitty as that sounds. But let's listen into the voicemail.
How's it going, Gabi? Today's about advice. I do need advice.
Okay.
I've been smoking for like 5 years straight, like consecutively every day I got Puffco. And out of nowhere, I started having these crazy panic attacks. Like my heart would go dumb fast and I would start sweating and freaking out. And I just wanted to know, like, what are some tips and tricks you can give me or like any help? Because I've been clean for about 2.5 months now. And, you know, it's been good, but I eventually want to get back into it. So if you want to call back, I would really appreciate it. I also love the show. Been watching since like 2017.
Wow.
And yeah, that's about it, bro.
Now, I ain't even gonna lie, this may just sound like me being a broken record at this point, but like I said, sports, boxing, something like that, even doing something like this, just keeping your brain active, keeping yourself moving, motion, like as long as you're doing something with it, it's not going to give you all the negative effects that is needed. And again, everybody is different.
What was the voicemail? He said like he stopped and he wanted to keep stopping, or he wanted to go back.
I think it like he wanted to get into it again gradually. I didn't fully hear. Shit.
I would really appreciate it. Also,
like this, and no one really knows how to beat it. You know, so my general advice is more than likely going to be you should probably just accept that you can't smoke the way you used to, as shitty as that sounds. But let's listen into the voicemail.
How's it going, Gabi? Today's about advice. I do need advice.
Okay.
I've been smoking for like 5 years straight, like consecutively every day I got Puffco. And out of nowhere, I started having these crazy panic attacks. Like my heart would go dumb fast and I would start sweating and freaking out. And I just want to know, like, what are some tips and tricks you can give me or like any help? Because I've been clean for about 2.5 months now. And, you know, it's been good, but I eventually want to get back into it. So if you want to call back?
Yeah, he wants to get back into it. Like, I kind of want to agree with what he said in the beginning. If you really see that there's a bad effect on you, it's probably time to stop.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, if this is something that you want to keep doing, this is something, moderation does a lot.
Especially with something like this. No, I mean to cut you off, but it's not like a team sport, you know what I'm saying? This is your individual body. So you know your limits, and you should know when to stop. So whenever you feel like that's best, that's when you got to do it. If you feel like you can gradually get back in, that's up to you. If you feel like you can do it every day and never stop, that's up to you.
Also, changing the method of how you do it will probably be a different thing. Like, you don't know how big of a smoker OG
there's levels to it. Yeah.
Like, he could be someone who probably just smoked the greenery. He could be someone who do vapes.
Not all flowers equal at the same time. Too.
Yeah.
Know what you using.
Like me personally, I no hate on it. I can't do the wax pens and shit like that. That shit be hurting my chest. That
You hit
shit,
a couple blinkers.
it hits me in the head.
I'm in a
Like
cough.
I don't fuck with
Nah.
that. I'm not going to sit here and
Blinkers is
talk
crazy.
bad about someone who smoked the wax straight, but if it comes to when it comes to those pens, they take a nigga out.
Definitely.
Oh shit, on the wrong side.
I would really appreciate it. I also love the show. Been watching
Thanks.
since like 2017.
Wow.
And yeah, that's about it, bro.
That's a real one.
Have a good one.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna call you back, bud. But I mean, like I said before, I think off first glance at this voicemail, my advice to this dude's probably just gonna be to lighten up on the smoking. The unfortunate reality.
Gradual.
Sucks to hear, but yeah, I don't really know what more to give him. But let's hear about the situation. Let's call him up. I do have a lot of sympathy for this, though.
To be fair, I don't want it to be like the pot calling the kettle black. To be fair, I know when it comes to if there's a bad mental effect, a bad physical effect, or any effect that this is having that you know you don't want,
any effect,
I believe you should stop doing it.
There's benefits and there's effects.
There's benefits,
not a benefit,
but that's
it's not helping.
with everything.
Exactly.
If you drink too much coffee, your heart it fucks up.
Too much sugar, too much alcohol.
That's why moderation is key, my guy. Moderation can save a lot of people's lives if you just don't overconsume.
Yo,
you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Yeah.
What's up, Gobby?
What's going on? I heard you got some problems smoking, huh?
Yeah, it sucks. It shit sucks.
Fill me in
I
on
just got
this.
my Puffco too.
We need fans
When
like this.
when do these problems pop up?
It started popping up like, what was it, like 2.5 months ago, around there?
Okay.
Like almost 3 months now. I don't know what it is. Like, I went to my doctor. He said it was like panic attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't really get panic attacks. I thought we were supposed to do the opposite, you know?
I think like panic attacks have to do with like anxiety a lot of times.
That's actually
and depends on like the situation, you know.
So like
what you in while you're, unless you just
there's two
spark
sides
that thing
to
and then
it,
it's
though.
like, you know.
I heard that we has started to give people anxiety, or like they've been developing anxiety with it.
Like,
and then I heard
they didn't have
people-
it before smoking and
Yeah,
stuff.
and then I heard when people have it, that shit goes 10 times worse. So like, there's like two sides to it.
Yeah.
It's like really knowing your body, real thing.
Yeah.
Cause like
knowing yourself, there's limits. You got to know yourself. Nobody can tell you if
I think
they
about it.
keep passing it.
if
I'm
you
good.
stand here on
If you
something
good,
like
you
you
good.
a sociable person, you talk and you feel that anxiety attack, you feel, like I said, I would sit there and not stop. That
what's
shit will
best
fuck
for you.
with you.
Peer pressure in 2026 is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Tell me about like the first time this happened. Like, what was your first freak out 2.5 months ago?
I was smoking, like, what was it? I was smoking with my friend Abe. I was in his car, and I ripped my Puffco. He just got his Puffco.
We'll get you.
And like, I don't know what it was. Like, my heart started going. I started tweaking. I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know, shaky. Like, sorry if I'm a little nervous, boss.
You're good. You're good. You don't sound nervous or
Yeah,
anything.
that sounds like standard HBS.
Yeah, trying
HBS
to keep it cool.
Hot
You know
box
what I mean?
shakes. It's when you've been just in the hot box for a while, man. It's hot. Oxygen levels running low. It's smoky and cloudy. And
Now-
it's not, you know, sometimes you just fight for your life.
If you want the scientific explanation, it's greening out, really. Like, anything can happen. It's your body telling you you're at your limit. Now, people think when you overdose on something like this, it's going to be, oh, I can't breathe.
I'm dying.
When you overdose on something like weed, when you reach your limit of how much you could take before a bad effect actually happens to you, then, like, you reach your limit. You're greening out. You're going to sit there, feel bad effects. You're going to feel sick. You're going to throw up. Everybody's at different levels.
Everybody's different.
Shit, we have a
2
homeboy.
puffs,
We have a
you're
homeboy
good.
who would be like one and a half in, or just a half in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Couple puffs.
Don't
he
look
up
at
there.
me.
Once you up there, know your limits, man.
Like, and
You
he
don't gotta
still
impress
knows. Like, even
nobody.
the days when he don't hit that shit, nigga, a vibe. Like, he knows how to do it. I think when he quit, that was the biggest inspiration.
Definitely.
That nigga, there's a lot of good things. You could be supportive even while you do this shit around a person who quit. I feel like something I've been saying for my last like videos.
And it's really not bad, y'all, if you're actually doing something with your time. You know, you're not sitting around doing it all day. And you're getting active, like how we said. You check out the TikTok, Liberty Boxing.
I know this is a little bit off topic, but I've been saying this in my last few videos. We have the ability as consumers to make anybody famous. Make someone like this famous. Someone who's willing to actually be honest and tell you these effects, or someone who's actually able to talk to you.
Yeah, he got an open line. Y'all can call this man.
An open line. I feel like someone who's doing something like this is amazing. As he's been here since like before 2017, bro. Someone like this is real. Go sub to this,
Shout out Gobcast, man.
If you got to, please go sub to this, man.
You're good, dude. Just say what you got to say.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. And then I waited 2 weeks. I tried to smoke again.
Especially with the legalization,
and I freaked out. Like I don't know. Like I had I thought I was gonna die. I went to the ER.
Yeah.
And they were like, dude, your pulse is at 120 resting. And I was like, jeez.
Yeah, he was tweaking.
My blood pressure was low for some reason, which was confusing, but my pulse was really high.
All right, I don't know if y'all want to hear all the science bullshit with it, but basically I did have a video about this. So when you green out, your body actually goes on fight or flight mode. You're instantly rushed with adrenaline. You feel like you're paranoid. That's that I want to die feeling, or you feel like everybody's out to get you.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that I've been seeing with the constant consumption of it and it being more open, there's more of a negative side effect to it.
Yeah.
Let's say people with actual mental disabilities are now actually going through, and I'm not saying mental disabilities, mental illnesses. They are actually going through it the worst because the second that they smoke it and thinking that it will help them, it's actually putting them through more torment.
That is true.
But that's technically with anything. Imagine sitting here trying to drink away your problems. That's not going to help.
And there's not benefits.
I feel like for most of these people, a
lot of people would do help though, or it could help, but not all states is legal, and a lot of people don't do their research. There's a lot of benefits to it.
I would say
all ages, not all ages. You know what I'm saying? 21 and over.
Yeah, 21 over.
That's what we don't say.
But I honestly believe the medical, and if we sit here and actually the main reason why people are over consuming it now is because they find it as a party substance. They find it as something that can open up their spirits, open up their energy. I just say it's something that you could work on, my guy. Honestly, it's just some work shit.
So that first time you freaked out, you actually went to the ER during that?
Yeah, I did.
Hospital.
And what? They basically just kind of told you to fuck off? Did they give you any official
psychosis? They've been calling it. We induce psychosis. Niggas been having schizophrenia.
I heard about that. Yeah,
bruh,
we induce a lot of stuff.
It's not just something that's happening to one type of person. It's happening to male, females, black, whites, gay, straight, whoever you are. If you're sitting here and you're going through
metabolism, where you just eat or don't want to eat at all
that shit is real. It can stop you, make you insomnia, all that shit, bro.
Basically told me to fuck off. They're
and we're not trying to scare y'all. Trust me.
You just give it to you real. Because a lot of people always want to, say the good side of something. We don't say both sides of something. Because there's always bad sides to everything.
Like I said, my content is always so you could think, so you could be thinking for yourself.
Trust me, there's a lot of benefits that we definitely partake in.
But I feel like there's a risk
to everything in life. So, you going to take that risk or,
They x-rayed my lungs. My lungs were fine, which was fucking crazy. I've been smoking nicotine and since I was 14. I'm 20 now, so I was it's pretty crazy.
And he's sounding a little older,
but yeah,
nowadays that's actually normal.
A few weeks after,
not good.
I hate to say it,
nowadays these generations getting lower and lower. They gonna start drinking at 16.
I would love to tell y'all our stories about dead ass the first time we was doing it, or the first time we was experience shit like that.
Yeah.
Because we were youngins who was doing that shit too. We were youngins who didn't, I wouldn't say didn't think, but we did it in the safety of what we found together. Yeah. Let's say unified. But it's different for everybody.
Definitely.
We were lucky that we had each other. We kept each other grounded. We was always doing something. Not everybody has that. Some people are just staying on their ass, constantly smoking. Sometimes that don't even have an effect with you. It just matters who you are. What's your metabolism? Knowing your body. Shit, think you could remember one of our old stories about how we
We'll say that for another video, but just know your limits.
That too. Like even when I completely went cold turkey, I've been sober for 3 months, almost on the third.
You said cold turkey. Cold turkey, if you don't know, it's just stop doing it. You don't roll up, you don't smoke. It's not gradual. You don't just slowly just stop. I learned that recently too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
Tomorrow I'll be sober for 3 months. I was like still getting like these like weird like heart palpitations, and yeah, kind of like bugs me out. But I'm fine now. I just recently had to go to the doctor today, funny enough, because of my my appendix.
And you still, it's been months now, and you still don't have an answer as to why this is happening?
No, my puff goes.
So I also heard this, and this is something that I feel like a lot of people, and even the content creators that be making videos about this, people who smoke heavy, and this is something that's been on the back of my mind. I'm not that much, and I wouldn't call myself a heavy smoker compared to the niggas down in this generation. But when you are a heavy smoker, constantly consuming something, a substance, that's going to add effect to your body. Now, when you constantly, let's say you take that substance or you take that effect away, now your body will constantly crave that. It will leave you with withdrawals. It will leave you with bad feelings. It could leave you worse off than where you were. And that is a scary thing. This is why, like, I will also warn people if they ever want to sit here and do something like this, it's a drug. It's addicting. Think of it like that. But technically, coffee's a drug. It's addicting. It's bad for your body.
Yeah. It could also be healing.
It could be healing. It could be helpful.
It could help your productivity.
But
it can help
any
your creativity.
Medicine that's
it can help your confidence.
Any medicine overused will fuck you up. Like he said, confidence, creativity, character. It can help build
enthusiasm, motivation.
But at the same time,
it can also do other stuff.
It could build and tear that shit down.
It's been sitting in front of me like the Green Goblin mask. It's been taunting me.
Have you, since that initial freak out, have you
ever had the blunt talk to you like a Green Goblin mask, right? I ain't even gonna lie.
He was hitting some Supreme.
Nah.
He in that exclusive.
I'll be honest, like I remember one time just folding. First time greening out.
Yeah, I think first time like when we really upgraded from like the Reggie mid to like some shelf, it was probably like Gorilla Glue.
Bruh.
We gotta tell y'all a full story at one time.
I'll tell y'all a partial story, but my first time greening out, bruh, all I remember was like having just rolled. I just rolled some shit. I hit 2 hits, and I looked at that shit with
like
pure disgust, hatred. I looked at that shit like it was like spitting hate all in my ears, bro. I swear, I was not one in the room started spinning. Niggas start like dead as Doctor Strange.
Had like any good highs, or has it been bad every time you've tried since then?
Actually, like when I first, like after the first 2 weeks of not smoking, I ripped my cart a little bit. I had like this cart. I ripped it. I was chilling. Then I thought like, oh shit, I'm cured. I went outside. I ripped the rig. Bad idea. Very bad idea.
Do you only notice this when you take it? Like, does this happen when you hit a blunt or?
I actually haven't tested it with like any like I would assume it'd be better.
There's levels to this.
I'm not gonna sit here and explain that shit.
No, there's level to this.
But like, it's more concentrated than the flower.
He on boss level before going through the tutorial.
That's why I said that shit hit harder.
So of course it's gonna hit harder every time.
I honestly believe that all vapes have like low key a bad effect because that wax go into your lungs. But like anything, I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna be the pot calling the kettle black, bro. Anything you add into your lungs is bad, bro. No matter what it is. That's why it's called moderation. Figuring out, no matter how much you sit here and smoke, it's gonna lead a bad effect to your lungs.
I want to go smoke soon, but like I gave up for Lent to be like extra reinforcement. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't smoke. But tomorrow Lent ends, so I might go rip the J.
Now, listen, from what I've seen about this kind of thing,
I low-key fuck with this.
I don't really know what causes it. I don't know if anyone knows what causes this kind of shit, but it's pretty common, specifically among people who smoke a lot every day. And correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you might have been ripping every day leading up to this, right?
Yep. Going through like a jar a week, like 1 gram jars, sometimes 2. But yeah, well, I would be consistently ripping.
I mean, bro, here's the shitty thing about this. Like, because is illegal as fuck, there's like no research into what causes this. So there's no doctor you can go to, no professional you can go to that can like actually diagnose. Like,
honestly,
I can really tell you what's going on.
I feel like lab testing should be the first thing that we do. Now, this may sound goofy, it may sound like a joke.
You do got grow houses and stuff that they research the flower, but you gotta, you know what I'm saying, this is the human. Look, humans run the planet.
This may sound goofy as fuck, but I believe we need to sit here and have a campaign of people who actually smoke. We have them doing tests, seeing how years of marijuana actually affect them. And this isn't no scam, this isn't no nothing, but how years of marijuana or seeing someone with marijuana use actually affect them. And we could also have
They're not ready for that debate for real. The alcohol versus the greenery.
True.
Which one is affecting more? Because
one's been legal and one, like I still stand on this. I feel like because it's been illegal, and I'll be honest, because it's been illegal, I feel like that's what makes people want it more. So when you make it legal, I feel like a lot of people isn't going to want it, but then you got the people who could get it like vapes. Yeah. They just want it, so they going to get it. They don't need to get it. They just going to take it. Those are the people that I'm scared for because you don't know what effect that's going to have on them, especially when they overconsume. But then you got the people who I say would probably have a better effect with it, who would probably be more chill. I don't know. Like, it's different for everyone. That's the first thing.
I did say greenery. I didn't say smoking. Nicotine is one of the top addictive substances that we have. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like cigarettes and stuff, but that's probably the main one in America.
Now,
and nicotine, and then menthol stuff. I'm talking pure greenery.
Honestly, I seen more people ruin their lives over nicotine than fucking alcohol and weed put together.
It's addictive. They don't have it, they'll crash out.
And you could say the same thing for an alcoholic.
You could say the same thing about the greenery too.
Really, you could say the same thing about anything. You could get addicted to anything.
Definitely.
You just need to watch out your consumption. That's the main thing. Like, honestly, I feel like even it says in the Bible, overconsumption could lead to no good.
Greed is no good.
Greed is no good. I don't remember the exact quote. I don't remember word for word. But shit, like, this is stuff that we care about. So we would love to inform y'all on. I'll be honest, we are no scientists. We are no nothing. It's professional. Just, I'm a person who loves to do my research, and we are people who've been years in legal situations, legal states, to let y'all know, doing this shit legally. So y'all don't have to
research in legal states.
Do not sit here and do this shit illegally because you do not know who these people are. You do not know who you buying this shit from.
You don't know what you're putting inside your body. And just like he said, there's no real research yet. So I feel like that's something we need to work on.
Like I said, imagine if they have a campaign, right? Where people who actually smoke,
like how much of America actually smoke weed?
Snoop Dogg, Reggie, all them, and we just leave them in a room for years, monitoring for like a good 2 years to see the effects of smoking marijuana to a high consumption, higher than what they normally would. They would write down or they would sit here and talk because like now we're a streaming generation. So streaming this would actually be not only content, but it could be a good awareness. Yeah, a good awareness, educational for something like this product. I feel like it would be open for like, imagine being in a dispensary or something and they have like a awareness video where you see these people who are influential for smoking and telling y'all the good stuff, like the good effects and the bad effects. So y'all not listening to just anybody saying this.
Like, here's what happened that caused your brain to start tweaking every time you get stoned. Like, no one even knows yet. It's like,
Yeah,
this is a condition that like there's no research behind and no one really gives a fuck because it just affects stoners. So like, fuck them, just tell them to stop smoking, you know?
It's just the Reddit heads.
But
the heads on Reddit.
Like the unfortunate kind of aspect of that is because there's no research, there's no professional diagnosis. From my friends that have experienced this, I don't know a single one of them that was able to actually go back to smoking full on like they used to. All of the people I know that have experienced this have had to bare minimum like modify their habits and change the way they get high, which isn't a bad thing. But, you know, I don't know. Like you, in my opinion, probably should never go back to ripping every day because it just sounds like it's going to be a bad time.
Yeah, no, I'm probably going to sell my rig.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about not smoking?
Honestly, I feel like this is the definition of a YC who actually got a great life. Like, I feel like this nigga probably got a decent job, wear the black forces, fucking sweater vest, all that shit. This nigga probably a smooth ass individual. He just got bad experience with the green. Like it happened, and it's not the green. It's that dabs, bro. That dabs. Those pens, I'm telling you, never. I'm gonna be honest. I trust the green more than anything when it comes to that, like smoking stuff. Like you said, that nicotine, tobacco, all that. I cannot do it. But when it comes to vapes, all that shit, I always did my research in it. Like they will have like 0.3% of the green. So what's the other percentage of shit you hitting? You hitting pure wax at that point. Most of this stuff, you are just getting effects and you don't know if it's good or bad.
Or if you is getting the pure, that's just aggressive. It's going straight to your lungs. Like,
straight to the brain, lungs.
Yeah.
Bro, you cough for a minute and that shit will
pee anymore. Like, do you fiend for it a lot? Do you miss it? Or like,
actually, no. I was surprised. Like, I went cold turkey, and I think it was kind of because, like, I thought I was going to die. I kind of just was like, you know what?
Cold turkey.
Let me not. Let me just not. So I haven't really been fiending at all. And now it's been like 3 months. I don't really think about it at all. Like, this is the first time in like 2 weeks I've been thinking about it.
Shout out to Drake.
I mean,
what do you know about
it sounds like you might just be better off just foregoing the smoking entirely if you're already this comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I just came out with some shit. Hey.
You might be on the same.
I'm probably
going to do that. I'm probably going to quit nicotine too pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I should be pretty clean. Saving me a lot of money, to be honest.
And you said you haven't tried smoking any since you first had this freak out?
No.
I mean, I would maybe, you know, give a light tap on a joint, a little try, you know, if you're interested in getting back into it.
I want to get like smoke. You said he only smokes
That's
mids.
Probably a best
trying to
way
only
to
smoke
test
mids.
You very well could do that, but honestly, I'd even argue you're probably best off just saying fuck it entirely.
True.
Definitely.
I'm gonna say this.
It's the panic attacks. And
in my
what
mind,
he said, he seen Green Goblin. Talking to Green Goblin. Oh,
with the
you need to chill.
I'm telling you, have you ever talked to your demons like that?
Lucky we got the soundboard. Lucky we got the soundboard yet.
The only reason I ain't stopped my shit, I had to start like reevaluating myself. I was able to hop back on my shit. I'll be honest, but I did my shit at moderation. I do not do it the way that I used to, my guy. Back in the day, we were crazy. We did too much. Like I said, we will have some stories for y'all boys, but like today, we gonna just get the feel of this bit.
Like,
I mean, I drink here and there, but like, and I don't get like that when I drink, which is a good sign.
Yeah, this seems to be like a uniquely THC issue. Like, it doesn't overlap with other intoxicants, you know? You're not going to freak out off being drunk.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, my input to you would be like, bro, just keep going. Like, just fuck it. You don't have to smoke. I mean, honestly, smoking gets less enjoyable the older you get, too, regardless of how much or how little you do it. Like, it just stops being as fun. Like, you said you're 20 right now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, getting stoned when I was 20 was so much more enjoyable than it is now that I'm 27. Like, getting stoned now is like a problem. Like, it just causes issues, you know? It gets less enjoyable the older you get. Yes. And it's going to get worse, bro. Trust me.
Nothing like the first time.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse. So, like, I think you maybe just got a good opportunity to throw your hands up and say, fuck it. I'm done smoking for now.
Again, don't want to sound like a broken
and
record.
There's nothing wrong with stop smoking either.
get into something that'll clear your mind. Some people, what clears their mind is religion. Some people, it's sports. For us, even with this, we love sports because shit. You know how many times we talked about just putting it down just for the cause,
Yeah, just to, just to say we can,
just to
or just because it
better,
wasn't hidden, or just because we wanted to save money and invest in something else.
and we have. The main
Yeah.
reason we're able to is because each time we sit here and we drop it, we be able to find ourselves back up.
Yeah.
We do it for a good reason.
Whether you like it or not, it's a habit.
Yeah.
And it's a cost. You gotta pay for it. Shit ain't free.
Nothing in this
So
life
either
is
you
free.
enjoy it, or if you're not enjoying it, find something else.
I feel like the biggest currency is time, for real. And if you waste time, you could never get that shit back.
Definitely.
So like,
and we did a lot, but we ain't even do a lot yet.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't let this shit be something that just keep you stagnant. Don't let this shit keep you backward. Like,
do it. Just try it, bro. We just like y'all regular niggas, bro. Try that shit.
If you need to stop that bit, stop that bit. It's fine. That shit, it will be a great kick in the pants for a lot of niggas, because if you see yourself a month with that bit,
bro,
well, a
that
month
time
out
moving
that
fast
bit,
as fuck. Say I'm lying, bro. Time been moving fast as shit, bro. God,
nigga, we got
so like 2027 around the corner. By the time then, whatever you doing now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's true. Whatever OG's been saying, bro. Whatever you do now is gonna affect your future. That shit true, bro. Just try it out and you'll see. That's all we do. We try shit out to find out. And now we just tell y'all.
I told y'all boys,
been through it.
I gave y'all niggas free game, bro.
We gonna keep.
When I mean free game,
giving y'all niggas
I
free
basically gave y'all the biggest free game. If y'all wanted to be content creators, I gave y'all that free game. If y'all wanted to sit here and make music, I gave y'all that.
Yeah.
The main reason is because, in my honest opinion, it should not be that hard if all of us actually sit here and try. I feel like there's a lot of great people like shit, Cobcast, who actually make decent content.
Has a line, a phone
line that people can actually sit here and talk to.
Like, he's for real. I'm dead. He on that.
If you have a problem, this is someone you can
want to
hit up.
do anything, you can do.
Hit up Ty Boogie. Fucking check out Omeezy. These are amazing people that you could check out that will leave you thinking, other than just in that brain rot state.
Yeah, while you doom scrolling. Can I do that?
Yeah,
right.
I mean, that's probably the plan.
They help.
My parents are definitely happy about that. It don't smell like weed in here anymore, you know? Like,
maybe in the future, when you it's been years and years, you could try it again. But I mean, considering how much money you're probably saving, how content it sounds like you are with not smoking, fuck it, man, just ride it out.
Yeah. And I think other people should know about this too, because I'm sure a lot of people feel this. But
well, I get a lot of calls about this. Yeah, this is far from the first time. So, yeah, I mean, I think for you should just ride it out. And honestly, that's my advice to everyone listening to this who starts experiencing this. Every single person I know personally that started having panic attacks when they smoked, just quit smoking, and they're fine.
Yeah.
And I think
I've been fine.
Your brain rewires itself too when you start having those freakouts, because getting stoned, it's not as appealing anymore. It's not fun anymore.
Exactly. Yes, you get it.
So just keep riding it out.
That's fine. I am gonna ride it out. Thank you, Gabi.
Well, thank you for calling in. I appreciate it, man. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Oh, God, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, we need to make more people like this famous. This nigga, he got fucking 81K. Bro, this nigga should be 100K. This nigga should already be at 100K. I feel like there's a lot of people nowadays that actually be on some shit that be making great content.
Skeeter Dean.
I ain't even gonna lie. That nigga is 1 minute in. Nah, not yet. But we have it on the page just in case. But really, smoking does have an effect.
Yeah.
All honesty, I feel like
there's benefits. There's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah.
And that's life. But if it's slowing you down, there's no need to do it. And that's with anything.
Also have a great support system, man. I'm not gonna lie. Have people that will actually have your back. as someone who been thinking about smoking, because I have a lot of big things going on, one thing I've been thinking about smoking, stop smoking because of the fact that life been just getting more stressful. So like, it's not good to have another expense to just put down. I have a great support system who will have my back on that shit, who will make sure I'm straight, who wouldn't like just push me to that limit, and they will also be able to help me moderate that shit. So like, I do have great people around me. Like, that's the great thing. Always have good people around you that's not going to sit here and pure pressure you into this shit. Because, trust me, no one needs to smoke unless it's a medical reason.
It all starts with you, though. It's the decision you make for yourself.
Shit, honestly, if your doctor sits there and tell you need to smoke, my boy, you might need to smoke. That always got me, too. Like, the fact that weed can be a medical induced thing, but it's also illegal for like certain people. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, I got a question about this. Like the YN epidemic. Is it still going on? Like,
bro, I shot on y'all, boy. That shit gonna show up eventually.
I shot him.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot up.
Shit, you wanna look yourself up? I got you, my boy. I show speed.
Shout out Speed, bro. Speed been doing this shit. I fuck with Speed.
I ain't even gonna lie, that nigga inspiration, my boy. That nigga inspiration. Trying to be where he at right now. Hey, bro, you need to be on stream too. Hey,
this is my first stream, yeah, boys.
I'm gonna say this.
Coming soon.
We gonna be on stream more often so y'all get more content, so y'all can actually get into this. I'm gonna figure out how to get on Twitch, most definitely.
This is the faceless channel, y'all boys.
This nigga almost made it to 1,000. We, like I said, we on that road. We on that goal.
Y'all fuck with me.
If y'all fuck with me, y'all fuck with me. Please sub. We try and get to 1,000. This nigga passed us. Come on, we need this shit. We need this shit.
It all starts here, though, y'all boys. Y'all been supporting this man. Y'all watch all these new videos.
Yeah, check out the lives. Trust me.
See me on here more, most definitely. Still getting adjusted to this shit.
We all just try and get ready. If y'all love the content, just let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. And with these lives, my guy, y'all could sit here and help us get into more content. Tell us what y'all want to see for real. Oh, shit.
More videos coming, y'all.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Trying to be on Kdda1 timing. First 2 minutes, nigga got 200. That shit is kind of crazy. I would say that nigga skeet. Nigga, first 3 seconds, he only got 3. I felt like he fell off, you know. Normally he get like 10K.
First 3 seconds, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I wait till that shit hit 45 seconds.
Oh, God.
No blaze.
Shit. You know me. The biggest Kdda1 glazer out here. I say that shit. You know, niggas be glazing LeBron, LeBaldi. Ain't he your little husband?
Fuck. Hell no.
Hey, bro, I can't. I don't know. I've been kind of interested, like I said, in the Kdda1 situation, but like I want to stay away from that for this video. There's mostly a bunch of videos out here. Whatever y'all boys find interesting. You got another one you want to pick? You want to promote some shit? We've been trying to make music last time. We was just trying to adjust to it. Now I feel like we're more well adjusted into it. But shit, we also take some time for it. Everything all gonna come in slowly. We can have a stream strictly for the music. I feel like we need to go live for that boxing shit.
Yeah. How we do that? Like off the room?
Yeah, we can. We could do TikTok live or YouTube. And we could use shit. Y'all boys, we gonna be live again. If y'all want to see more content like this, like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like we made it to a close hour. Do you mind for us to have because normally I do morning streams. You want to be in another stream?
Definitely coming soon.
All right, we going.
I'm gonna have my own setup too, so I'm gonna have another channel and all that.
I'm telling y'all boys.
I gonna see a day in the life.
My goal is to make it to a 5-hour stream, but I want to sit here on some shit. Like, I want to figure out how to get this connected to Twitch and all that, so y'all boys got multiple platforms that y'all can see us on. Cause we doing big things. We try and get on everywhere. We try and let y'all boys be informed. But if y'all want to see more content, damn, someone just came. We about to leave. Y'all want to see more content? Check us out. Check out IShotEm, that nigga. He's been doing big things. We both try and make it to